Hey, good morning. Today is November 26th, day before Thanksgiving, and it is 4:41 a.m. So guess what? You know I've been up, right? Anyway, remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, just when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, I don't know. I was going to say something, but I changed my mind. All right. Hey, how y'all doing this morning? I'm up. I got a couple of downloads. Self-imposed prison. And I got today. Self-imposed prison is, I'm picking up the energy of keeping yourself stuck, right? Not moving forward, staying stuck on the past. Healing from the past. But it's like now, it's like you have today. Like, the past is the past. It can't be changed. It is what it is. You're here right now, today. What does your life look like for you today? What does today look like for you? Does today look like you're going to sit around and think about yesterday? Is today the day you're going to say that you want to do all these things and you don't do it because you're still sitting around thinking about yesterday or what might be or what might happen? Right? You got today. Right? How do you want your today to look? That's what I'm hearing. How do you want your today to look? Let me write that down. What's the message, Spirit? Y'all cooking? I'm cooking. What we got here? Sing. Alright, some of you guys could be singers. 45 could be significant. 54. Some of you guys could sing. Some of you guys could... You know, with this sing, it's not just about singing, but I feel like it's about your gifts. Because what I see here, it's not just about your voice, right? Some of you guys could do hair. You could be hairdressers. Some of you guys could want to change your hair. You want to do something really spunky or funky with your hair. You may be afraid to do that. You know, to find it. One day I'm going to try it, but it's like 4 on the clock. Come on, Spirit. Yeah, do that. Show it off, man, because when we do things that are different, that's us showing off the gifts that God gave us. Right? That's what it is. Don't be afraid, man. We're not supposed to be the same. Anything else, Spirit? Sync with the moon. Ground yourself. Pay attention to the moon cycles if you're into astrology and stuff. If you're into tarot, you're probably into astrology as well, which is cool, because with the moon cycles, it can show you how to line up your houses and what kind of energies to expect, so that way you can stay grounded because you already know, you're already prepared. You hear me? And when it happens, it's not a surprise. Okay? So sync with the moon. 51 could be significant. 15 could be significant. Then we got sweet treat. Some of you guys could like to bake. All right? That's a skill, right? Sound healing. Some of you guys could do Reiki or something like that, or musicians, right? With music, the sound, the waves lift your vibration. They lift your aura, right? They lift your chakras. They get your chakras moving. That's what sound is. Sound is energy, and the vibration from it syncs with our energy. 50 could be significant. 47, 74, and 5. Okay? Sound healing. Then we got movement, yoga, all of that. You see those? Listen, singing could also raise your vibration, and we get energy through our hair. Our hair is like tentacles, actually. You know what I mean? Like when they do drug tests, they do drug tests with your hair, right? Because listen, energy flows through your hair. All right. Doing hair with your hands. That man, listen. We exchange energy with people all the time in many different ways, right? And not to say, oh, don't deal with people because of energy. No, learn how to regulate that shit. Because how you going to survive, how you going to live, that's self-imposed imprisonment, right? When you don't like something or somebody's energy, you block that shit out. No, you're not. But then when you do that, you block yourself. Right? Some energies, block that shit. But you know what I'm saying, right? What's that say on the inside? Take care of yourself so you can shine your soul's light. Oh, I know what I was going to say. I wasn't going to say it because I was like, don't be so pretentious, right? But I feel like if you're not in a healing energy, you probably don't want to see this. Because I'm in that mood. I'm in the mood to heal, and I'm in the mood to do what I love doing, and this is what I love doing. Although I know that karmic shit is out there, I get it. I know that there's people in our energy. I know because we have, we're part of the world, we're part of the earth, so we're all connected. But you know what I'm saying? But it's like it's time to. I don't know. I just prefer figuring it out than sitting in it. That's what I prefer. I'm gonna put it like that. So that's why my message is like it is, just because I know more, and I want to know more, and I want to share more. And this is for those that want to receive it. You hear me? Those that can hear, let them hear. Let's go something else. Something else Spirit put on me this morning. What was it, Spirit? Or maybe that was just for me. I don't know. It'll come to me. That's the message, Spirit. Okay. Got 2. Emotional. Child, what did I just say? Emotional mastery. Didn't I just say that? Come on now, Spirit. You have weathered storms of feeling and emerged wiser. Emotional mastery is not numbness. It is awareness and choice. Lead with your healed heart. Ooh, come on now. With your healed heart. Remember I said that what did I say? Self-imposed prison, right? And I also said how we block energy. We block people out of our lives because we don't want to deal with the energy, right? Because we're protecting our emotions. We're protecting our emotional stability, right? We haven't yet mastered how to walk into a room, and when people don't fucking like us, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't affect us in a way that will make us slip up or trip up or get caught up. You hear me? We deal with that shit later. Path maker, come on now. Come on now. You are no longer content to dream. You are ready to walk. Your energy propels you forward with courage towards your true calling. Stay focused. Okay. That's self-explanatory, right? What else, Spirit? Okay. Explorer of possibilities. You are opening to new ways of acting, learning through experience. Curiosity is your greatest ally now. Try, fail, learn, repeat. So this is definitely about you taking chances and, walking through your fears, but mostly it's about the gifts. It's about the gifts. There's things that a lot of us are very passionate about. We're really good at it too, but we don't even use it, right? Because it doesn't fit society's fucking norm. Those are your fucking gifts. Those are your blessings from the Most High. Those are the gifts that He sent down. He sent you down here with. When you was born, you had a bow tie, nigga. You were a gift when you came here, and you have a gift inside. Come on now. What we got here? Woo. Yeah. Test of endurance. Wow. You feel the weight of the journey pressing on you. This is the final stretch before breakthrough. Dig deep and finish strong. Come on now. Should I get one more? Give me one more, Spirit. We'll do 5 for this. One more, Spirit, please. Oh, no. That's too many. Cosmic belonging. Acceleration. Child. Just one more, please. You got today. How do you want your today to look? Don't let nothing you do today be a reflection of something that already fucking happened. That's all I'm saying. You got to change your mindset. You got to change your perspective. Don't let nothing about what you do today have anything to do with what you did yesterday. We got His Spirit. Lost signal. Whew. What's that? You feel abandoned or disconnected from your purpose. It is not gone. It is waiting for you to recalibrate. Stop, listen, and realign your internal compass. What did I just... Ooh, come on now. Don't let nothing listen, because you was going in the wrong direction yesterday. If yesterday was a bad day, if yesterday you made, you know what I'm saying? Yesterday could be 50, 60 years ago. Whatever it is that you think about all the fucking time that you know what I'm saying, from back then that you really can't let go of, you got to let it go. It's not saying that you got to forget it, you know what I mean, or that you'll never, but you have to release it to where it is, and it's already gone. You know what I'm saying? It's already in the history. So you feel abandoned or disconnected from your purpose. It is not gone. It is waiting for you to recalibrate, right? Change that mindset, right? Change the mindset. For real, man. Our soul is, our soul has a purpose. Our soul is what keeps us alive, right? Flow. Alright, let's see how we want to go with this. Okay. I got this deck, and then you know what? No, let's do this one. This is the one I want to do, because this is probably gonna be the one. Look at that, the Ace of Wands that finishes off this message, and the Sun. Pathmaker, look, he got that wand in his hand, and see the sun and the horizon. You are no longer content to dream, right? Like I said, we could sit and think about the past, and we could think about how things might be, how, what we want, but then you think how you got to get there. You got to do the work to get there. Then you don't want to do the work to get to where you be dreaming about going. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, child. I know all that too well. I know all that too well. We got the 4 swords and the 4, Roman numerals there. 9 of Pentacles. Alright, stillness, your mental power, your quiet time. This is the time of your healing, right? Of your perspective. See, you know what is so important to recognize when we've been in a situation way too fucking long? It's so important to be aware of that. And sometimes we're aware of it and we don't move, right? Because sometimes we want to use it to our advantage. Whatever the case may be. But this 9 of Pentacles is self-sufficiency, stability, being able to, especially if you have gifts, being able to profit from that, from your gifts. And not to say that you should use it just for money, but if it's something that you love, it's not work. And people gonna pay you anyway because you're gonna put your foot in it. Spirit said, "Who? Come on, you're gonna put your foot in it, right? And you're gonna do it with love, and you're gonna do it with integrity, and you're gonna be proud of it. Come on now, that's another thing. You'll be proud. I heard pride. You'll be proud of it. You'll be proud of what you've done, right? If only we could just step away from wanting to be like everybody else. That's the biggest thing in this society, is trying to be like somebody else. What the fuck is that about? Because you don't feel like what you got is good enough. And here's the other piece. What they're doing may not be your calling. Your calling could be in another area, the area that you don't even want to look at, because it's different. Come on now. Because it's different. It's not popular. To the death card. Look at that. It's not popular, right? You know, it's not getting a lot of attention. Attention ain't every fucking thing. I promise you, once you start doing your own fucking thing, look, it's gonna be, people gonna see that shit. You know? And that's another thing, vanity. Right? Don't be so caught up in wanting other people's energy, wanting other people to look at you, to see you, because that's not gonna, how do I say that? It's one of those 7 deadly sins, right? It's a trap. It's a trap. Because if you're so involved in yourself, you're not thinking about anybody else, right? You're not, and there's so much in this world that's enough for everybody. I just cannot understand why in this day and age there should be wars, there should be hunger, there should be homelessness, right? Now the addictions and all that shit, those things are choices. But as far as all that other stuff, I don't even understand how in the world it could be like that. That's why, that's the downfall. Greed, self-centeredness, ego, and look at me, attention, and social media is a mother. You hear me? If you ain't getting no views, you ain't got no life. That's crazy. People don't even go outside anymore. People don't even meet each other in meeting places and enjoy each other's company. Now it's a bunch of bullshit. There's a bunch of people hiding behind the computer under mask. You know? But that ain't what I'm talking about. But you know, y'all get it. The death card, it's ending. It's over. Emotional mastery and the path maker. You closed out a cycle. You shed one aspect of yourself, an aspect that no longer serves you. It was a lesson. It was the lesson. It was the lesson cycle. It was the lesson room or something. It's almost like you just had to walk out of it, because you already learned it. You know, over and over and over again. You kept going on. And what was the purpose? I mean, it's not that after you get it, you should move. But everybody's on a different timeline. Everybody deals with their emotions differently. All depends on what the gravity of the event. You know what I mean? But this is a new cycle, because I feel like that. That's why I got today, because I feel like, okay, yeah, that happened, but listen, you got right now. What the fuck are you gonna do with right now? Right? Do what you love right now. Don't miss that opportunity, man. Don't let your life be gone and you let the best parts of you die because you wanted to fit in. Don't do that. And don't be afraid to walk in. And don't let the pain that people have caused you like turn you sour to people, right? Because we all got our lessons and karmic life to learn, to elevate, to master ourselves, right? So we can't Don't hold it against them. In other words, when you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? When you get there, you'll get there. You'll get there. What we got here? Ace of Cups. Emotional fulfillment, right? Giving and receiving. Overflow. Because once we start getting all the garbage out and allowing, filling ourselves with the love from the Most High, right? From God, right? He will pour into us because we are accepting of what he's given us. We're using what he's given us. We didn't come here, listen, Mother of Wands, attractive, domestic, vibrant energy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We got what is this? 6 of Cups. I'm sorry, y'all. 6 of Cups. Yeah, giving and receiving. And it's also could represent the past, right? But it's also about giving and taking, giving and receiving. And, an abundance, an overflow. We got flow here. Didn't we have flow here? Or was it on? Here it is. Right there. Right on top. Flow. This is also about your roots, right? It's almost as if like you have so many different roots at the base, like they say about an iceberg. Whatever it look like on top, it's 100 times bigger on the bottom, right? So be cautious of that. And it's like, just like with the tree, it has many roots, right? Your root chakras, your root chakra, all your chakras. It's like bringing them all together and creating a whole new plant. I heard be of the confirmation, first fruits. A new first fruit. That's what I heard, a new first fruit. Let me see something. Spirit knew I was trying to get it out. Where in the Bible does it talk about the new first fruit?
The Bible mentions new first fruit in several places. 1 Corinthians, chapters 15, verses 20 to 23, explains Jesus' resurrection as the first fruit. Acts, chapter 26, verse 23, and Romans, chapter 8, verse 11, also support this, while James, chapter 1, verse 18, and Revelation, chapter 14, verse 4, refer to believers as first fruits.
Believers as first fruits. Thank you, Spirit. Believers as first fruits. Because we didn't get to see him in person, right? So we have to believe in the faith that was passed down to us, right? And a lot of us don't even know about Jesus. So there's a lot of places they don't know about him. They never heard of him. I'm telling you, look, judgment. Ooh, come on now. Believers are a new first fruit. That's what I was looking for. Thank you, Spirit. Believe in what you cannot see. When Jesus left, he said he will send you a counselor. And everything that he knows, that counselor will know, and you will know. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What else, Spirit? Daughter of Wands. Free spirit, a visionary. Very stubborn. Look, test of endurance. You're very strong-willed. You've been strong-willed since a child. You have endured a lot of mountains, a lot of obstacles, a lot of testimony I'm hearing. Test of endurance. You feel the weight of the journey pressing on you. This is the final stretch before breakthrough. Dig deep and finish strong. Ooh, Spirit. Yes, you got a very strong spirit. Since you were a child, some of you guys could have liked to do adventurous things, climbing, running, athletes, skydiving, shit like that. Yeah. The high priestess, come on now. We taking it. Lost signal. We got the horse in reverse. That's the 5 of cups. Yeah, overcoming grief and sorrow and disappointment. Yes. Yes. You're overcoming that. Yeah, that's what you're doing. That's why you have today. Now, you got today is all you got. You make that shit, worth something for you, right? Do something right that, because when today's gone, it's gone. It'll be tomorrow again, right? It'll be tomorrow again, and it'll be in the past, and you'll be sitting like, damn, woulda, shoulda, coulda, right? The high priestess. What else we got under here? Ooh, let's look like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of Wands. Some kind of energy could take place. This is giving me like a spark of energy, a new idea, a light bulb moment, a moment of clarity. I'm hearing a moment of clarity. Oh, this is like one day you just be like, you just snap out of it. I'm hearing. You just snap out of it. You just realize that you're keeping yourself stuck, the self-imprisonment. You realize that you're the one that's blocking you from moving forward because you're the one that's afraid to do it. You're the one that holds yourself back by thinking about the past. By not just thinking about it, but you're dwelling on it, I'm hearing. Okay? Father of Wands in reverse. And then what's this peeking out to a decision? What's this? That's a King of Wands. Ooh, 3 of Wands. 3 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. So some of you could have been holding on to or you could be this Father of Wands in reverse. Okay? Loss of passion, loss of identity, I'm hearing. Feeling like this is also giving me behaviors, like how your behaviors may have caused a lot of endings, okay? With the Father of Wands in the reverse. Unable to protect something, because see, this one, look, there's that lightning strike. And this snake is around this wand. So there's going to be some kind of upheaval for somebody. A King of Wands. In the reverse. This is not following your passions. This is going with the flow. This is like unethical behavior. I'm getting almost like having all the tools, right, to be somebody didn't use their gifts in the right way. You hear what I'm saying to you? Yeah. Their decision it caused a lot of disappointment. The Sun in reverse. Yeah, somebody want to keep that hidden. Well, we ain't even there. What was I getting ready to do? Yep, I got another deck. But no, Stacy. No, Stacy. We gotta stay just a few more minutes. Okay, Spirit. I think that's good. You know why I'm saying that? Because I don't know these cards that well. I've been studying them a little bit, but not as much as so... Okay, the Tower in reverse. When the Tower's in the upright, this is something that's unexpected, right? But with it in the reverse, this could be something that's expected. you know what's going to happen. You know that when you close this cycle out, you know what's going to happen. Look at that. The Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is lack. The Five of Pentacles is, lack of motivation, feeling unworthy, feeling not worth, like lack of worth, lack of it. I don't want to say integrity, but, just depressed, feeling like you're not good enough. The Hierophant. This key. There go another lightning bolt. Oh. Y'all see that car fly out my head? Five of Cups and flew and it turned around in the reverse. That shit flew. And and the Hierophant is here. So this is like you just making a decision to let go. Sometimes, when you've been holding on to something or an idea or something like that, it makes you, and it doesn't work in your favor. Yeah. This Daughter of Swords could be... No. Spirit. No, thank you. And it just doesn't work out, and then you finally give up on it. You finally stop trying. You finally, that's that energy I'm getting, like you just wake up one day and you don't have that weight. 333. That's what it is. You don't have that weight. Remember where we go. You feel the weight of the journey. You don't, because it's over. Lost signal. You feel abandoned or disconnected from your purpose. Wow. Yeah. But Spirit said it's not gone. It's not gone. Go back to doing what you love to do, man. Forget about what people think. Now you see, Spirit said, now you see they really don't, it really ain't one way or the other with anybody. Everybody's, it's not really one way or another. Whatever that means, Spirit, guided you. Spirit guided you. Responsible, look, yes, for your own protection. Because you're very, each and every one of us, vulnerable. We have vulnerabilities. We should be able to be vulnerable, and when we're vulnerable, we can be ourselves. But if we don't feel that vulnerability, if we don't feel safe, right? If we don't feel safe in our environment, we're not in the right environment. If you can't be yourself, you're not in the right, child. You're not in the right environment. 8 of Wands. There's that first fruit. Believe, right? Trust. Nothing more for you here. Spirit said there's nothing more for you here. 8 of Cups. You can't fix it. Stop. Why dwell on it? You know what happened. You remember, but why dwell in that energy? You still must go on with your life. I don't even know how to explain that because look at this. 2 of Pentacles. Balance. This could be in finances. Grace, that's what I'm hearing. Grace. Pace with grace. Pace with grace. Yeah, you're gonna finally get that aha moment, that moment of clarity. It's almost like this video. This I seen on Facebook with this girl. She was in the car. She was crying. It was raining. And when she wiped girl, she goes, "I've been crying for 3 days. Oh, motherfucker, they'll never do shit for me. They'll never do shit for me." And then she stopped and she said, "What? Oh, hell no." Yeah, that key word. The key word was always there. They never do shit for you. But yet here you are. Why? Why? That's that wake up. Yep, it hurt. It hurt. I get it. Have your moment. But every day, you want to think about, 3 days, nigga? Nah, why? They never did shit for you. That's their fucking loss. Child, please. What we got here? Listen, justice. Justice. When you walk away, you balance out the scales. The scales tilt into your favor. Well, not in your favor, but it balances things out because you took away your power and you put it in yourself. You hear me? And you left whoever with their own self, right? Because now you're not, whatever part you played, you're not there because of whatever you needed to do, right? Because wherever you were at, it wasn't conducive to your growth, to your elevation, right? You kept wanting to be somewhere else. What's this? This is the Nine of Cups in reverse. Wow. Yeah, that's what happens when you walk away. Those cups become empty for somebody because, I don't know. I'm not going to get into that, but the moon. When this tower is expected, you know that. You know that if you decide to stay in this energy, that's you giving up on your own, giving up on you. This is karma. So there's karma here. Yeah. Justice. Yes. Ooh, yeah. And you already know what's going to happen. Look at this. Look at the web. The Eight of Pentacles. The moon. Responsible, kind, supportive. I don't know why I'm getting the energy with this Eight of Pentacles. This is giving me like you catching people in their, in a web. Or this could be somebody trying to catch you in a web, a spider's web, setting traps or something. Look at that Seven of Swords. Yeah. Secrecy, yeah. For their self-interest, if somebody has hidden motives. This could be somebody that could come around. This is the Daughter of Pentacles. Very kind, and they want to be supportive and make you feel like you can depend on them. That's who you were. You were the Daughter of Pentacles. You were the responsible one. You was the kind and supportive one. That somebody else had hidden motives, and you knew that. You knew that somebody was working. Somebody was putting in some kind of work to. I don't know why I heard about a Black Widow. But to set traps, to catch somebody in a web. Or maybe this is you, collective. Take it how it resonates. Maybe whatever you're doing, whatever you do for work is going to catch a lot of people up. Ooh, child, the star. The star and the moon? Stop it. Hope and peace of mind. Grace. Grace. You shine. Ooh, my ears ringing. What is this? The Seven of Cups. Yeah, you're bringing to the light some kind of illusion, or the illusions, right? Or it's almost like you're calling out the fakes. You're calling out the fakes. That's what I'm hearing. Look, those that are in competition, look at that shit. The Five of Wands in reverse. That's what you're doing. You're calling out the fakes. What we got here? The Ten of Cups in reverse. Some illusions around relationships, family, friends. Yeah, there's something, or this is something that's being illuminated. Maybe you're not calling it out, but because of you removing yourself from the situation, right? Because you are starting to step into your own energy and you decided that you want to be yourself, And when you want to be yourself, you don't want to be around shit that you used to do. That's what I'm hearing, that you used to do. Or the energy, whatever it is, right? The past, because we're talking about today. You got today, right? Making that decision to live in today. And when you're not emotionally vibrating or sending out those signals of sorrow, depression, or hopelessness or regret, you feeling me with that? Yeah. What's this? What is this? The Son of Cups in reverse. Creative blocks, restlessness, unaccountability. Yeah, this Ten of Cups here with people that don't hold themselves accountable, that don't try to right their wrongs, or they don't feel responsible for their actions, right? Unaccountability, illusions. This is also going to clear up a lot of illusions that people may have been creating about why. That's crazy. It's like when people want to go and be themselves. Why do you want to talk about them and say they're this, and just look, let them do what they do and support them. That's what we're supposed to be doing, supporting each other. But no. Look, the world, you closing this cycle out, baby. That's a wrap. Five of Swords. Yeah. There's a lot of backstabbing energy here. A lot of trying to cut people off. Yeah. A lot of trying to, stifle people. To create blockages. Division, I'm hearing. Somebody wanted to create division. Yeah, this is over. Okay, Spirit. Yeah, somebody want to have an important conversation with you. Yeah, this winter. We about to be in winter. What they want, Spirit? Ooh, a runner. Runner came out here. Be somebody that's been running from what's going on in their life, right? Running from holding themselves accountable for their life, because you have today. Today you could keep saying that whatever you're doing is because what somebody did to you, but fuck that. That was the other day. You still mad? You still mad about the other day? Oh, that was funny. You still mad about the other day? Come on, Spirit. Child, look, karmic lesson in reverse. Somebody ain't learned their karmic lesson. Somebody ain't learned the life lesson. Mirroring. Ooh, child. You mirroring back to people. Yeah. Busy and distracted. Yeah, this is what's going on here. And the karma comes from when we try to stop people from going on their path. We try to control how the outcome's going to be. That's where we get karma from. Yes. And don't say you ain't never did it. Yes, you did. Because if you got karma, you did something. Stop playing. To interfere in somebody else's life. Yes, you did. Going on here. Counseling and therapy. Somebody needs some counseling and therapy, or somebody wants counseling and therapy, but they ain't learned the lesson. Even Spirit said, even with counseling and therapy, they didn't learn the lesson. They didn't. Spirit said, yep, listen to your intuition. They haven't learned the lesson. They still running from that shit. They still ain't held themselves accountable. They might even owe you an apology. But don't even look for that. We learn, remember? When we balance our emotions, we learn how to bring closure for ourselves. Closure for ourselves is when we let it go. I mean, what the fuck? People do what they do, right? Well, it's almost as if I heard, why do we owe anybody an apology for the fucking way shit happens? We know we out here to learn life lessons, so why should we fucking feel sorry? That's what I heard. I'm sorry that Our life lessons crossed each other. Our paths crossed because we had karmic lessons for each other. So I should feel sorry. You should feel sorry. I'm just saying, I don't know where that came from, y'all. What's that? Healing old wounds. Child, listen. Ooh, yep, that's leaving somebody dazed and confused. Yeah, you listen to your intuition. Yes. Ooh, come on now. Listen, cleanse your energy. Yes, you did. And we got these two came way over here with the runner. We got slow and steady and winter. Again, something happened in winter. Slow and steady's in the reverse. Somebody's impatient. Somebody could be getting some kind of counseling or therapy, but they still haven't learned the fucking lesson, and they're trying to step into an arena that they're not prepared for. Thank you, Spirit. Self-sabotage and inner strength. I'm telling you. Yeah, they're putting their mental knowledge over their emotional mastery. Ain't got there yet. But because they know some shit, because they can speak the language, they think that's gonna be enough. They think that's mastery because you can mimic the fucking words. Who stops? But this winter, somebody gonna find out. They got some inner healing to do. Yep. What's going on, Spirit? Oh. Generous offer. Divine feminine. So you have spiritual protection, and you could be having vivid dreams of new love. And that's a message from Spirit. And I'm going to leave that right there. I ain't getting into it. I don't want to hear nothing. But you got today. What do you want your today to look like? That's where you get... When you realize that today you got to take... Not even a step. Don't even look at it as taking a step towards something, because then we put expectations out there. And then sometimes we don't meet them. We get depressed about that bullshit. But what I'm saying is you got today. And today, let today reflect how you feel. For real. And then tomorrow, we'll go from there. How about that? We'll go from there. All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the message. I will see y'all on the next one. Have a good day. Stay up.